Okay. 10 top reasons why Carol should retire. Well, Carol can't tell the difference between the rookie teachers and the kids. And number 9 reason.
Yeah, the number 9 reason, her elementary students' grandkids are rolling into Mountain View.
Number 8, the curriculum is being recycled for the 3rd time.
7.
Number 7, leaders in education are running out of names, objectives, goals, standards, benchmarks, learning targets. There's more.
Number 6, she's already served on every committee at least once, or maybe twice.
Number 5, she cannot come up with a novel way to answer. Do you have any good books?
Number 4, colleagues keep asking, when are you retiring?
Number 3, she's read every book in this library.
Number 2, she's run out of spaces to remodel in the library.
And the number 1 reason that Carol's retiring, because she feared she was going to be discarded, is she's long overdue to check out and Dewey something else.
Well, I'm Sam Gilroy Hicks, and I worked here at Mountain View from 1995 to 2002 with Carol, and I now work at the district office. I'm here to honor her and also to present her retirement plaque from the Evergreen School District. But I want to just say a couple of things first. Historically, Carol started in El Paso, Texas in 1971. She worked there till 1985. She taught 7 years of high school English, AP, and Standard English. She was also the teacher of a course called Etymology and Reading. Only Carol could teach etymology and reading. I had to look it up. It's the history of words, their origins, and how their form and meaning evolve. And so far we don't have that in our curriculum, but there's always that possibility. She was also 7 years as a librarian in El Paso, Texas. Then she came to Marion Elementary in 1985, worked there for 2 years. I believe at that time we were calling them media specialists. Then in 1987 she came here and has worked here until 2012 as first a librarian and then a teacher librarian. As I said, I worked with Carol for 7 years, and she was a real gift to me and a real gift to Mountain View. She made me smarter, and she made me a better principal. She has boundless energy. She was on, as someone has already pointed out, at least every committee once, including the IMC, the shared leadership team, and she volunteered endlessly for anything that came up. In fact, we could say to Carol, there's a grant, shall we apply for it? Yes, let's get started. You know, the next morning, she'd bring a draft in. She has a keen eye for inviting spaces, as you can see by looking around this beautiful library. It's a library that's gorgeous and orderly to the nth degree, and that's always been her brand. She has fabulous ideas. Well, we thought they were fabulous, like the book in common. I'm not sure all those seniors who had to read Tuesdays with Maury during the Wassel testing felt that way, but we thought it was a good idea. And again, she worked tirelessly on the Book in Common project to bring a book to every single ninth grader that they read coming into Mountain View, and then we moved that on to seniors. She has high expectations for students and staff, and above all, for herself. She is a brilliant book talker, and if you have never had the opportunity to hear Carol book talk, you need to maybe do that. You need to come back and do that periodically. She knows the curriculum that's occurring in most classrooms. She pulls resources together for teachers before they've even thought about it. They'll be simply ready because she knows that that's the next unit that they're starting on. And voila, there they are. And she'll say, oh, I thought about some things for you. What about these? She's always 5 steps, 5 ideas, 5 days ahead of the rest of us. And sometimes that kind of irritated me. Because she was right. I mean, we needed to be working on those things, but I just wanted to slow down for a day or so. She could always see beyond the moment, and she could predict the next steps. And quite often, I'd rather not think about those just yet. But again, she was such a gift to me, and such a gift to Mountain View, and such a gift to so many people here. I really, on behalf of the district, really a plaque just doesn't say it, but nevertheless, here's Carol's plaque for 27 years of service in the Evergreen School District. Hard for her to work that into her decor, but she'll find a way.
If I'd known I was that good, I would have asked for a raise. Association does some generous activities for those people who have served in the district. One of those is a gift of $150. Now, it's easy to buy something for yourself, but as Carol's new friends, Monica and Nadine know, who are from her Rotary Club, and I'm sorry, I don't... Marion, are you from the Rotary group too? Okay, well, welcome to the party. As they will attest, even before she's retired, Carol is out there being a philanthropist. And when people say to her, what are you going to do next? It's like she already knows. She is serving the community. And instead of taking that gift from the district for herself, she has chosen to give it to a very, very special young man. And Bobby Sterling, for those of you who taught at Mountain View may have had him as a student, told Grandma he wasn't going to be able to come today. And then he walked in a few minutes before the party started, and he surprised her, and she was absolutely shocked and delighted. And Carol has chosen to give her gift as a donation to a program that Bobby is involved in. Come on, Bobby. And he is up at Washington State University. Western. My daughter went to UW. Those other ones confused. Anyway, Bobby is already graduating. He did the AP program here and raced through. And he has a really exciting opportunity with the Campus Christian Fellowship next year. Got the word right. And Carol has made her gift as a donation to Bobby's work next year, and he's going to tell you about that.
Hello. So first of all, I really do want to thank my grandma, not only for the gift, but just the gift of her being in my life. I came up here to Washington my freshman year as a lost 15-year-old, or 14, I don't remember. And yeah, she does really work to change my life, and I can see that she's continuing to do that, and she'll keep doing that after she retires. So that's what I first want to say is thank you to her. And second, I'm graduating now from Western, and I'm working, as Mrs. Downey said, with Campus Christian Fellowship. And so I'll be giving 10 months next year to live up on campus, to serve students there, to serve as a mentor and as someone to hang out with and talk to discuss faith and really just try to serve as a guide for incoming freshmen. Just really, that program really changed my life coming up because I didn't know what I was doing when I came up to college, didn't know where I was going to go. And so I'm really blessed with the opportunity to go and try to work in other students' lives and provide an opportunity for students to feel welcome and to understand what Western's community is like and to help integrate them. And so if you're interested in learning more about it, I'll be here and you guys can talk to me. But yeah, this is about my grandma today, so thank you, Carol Mackey, and for everything that you've done to support students, and I hope to follow in your footsteps with that. So.
I love this kid. He's a chip off the old grandma. If you're interested in it, this is a plug really in a way it is, because it's important to us that Bobby's able to do this. It's a very expensive way to do an internship. Most of you heard internships aren't free. In fact, you don't get paid. He did one in D.C. between his freshman and sophomore year, and that one he got paid for, but this one he has to pay for. So if you're interested in what he's doing and would like to help contribute to him, this is our plug. I know it's just shameless, isn't it? But there it is. And the information's here. We've actually, Charles and I have actually, because one thing you can do is suggested, you can donate like every month. So every month we have so much going in because it's a 10-month program and he's going to need it throughout the whole thing, or he starves. So now, someone just said John Dieter is here. John Dieter is here. Well, come on. Come on, help. Let us entertain you. Here we are. Okay, so here we go. Ladies, yes, let's get on the stage. There's a reason for the stage.
This performance is in honor of Carol. Years ago, because I like Tina Turner and Rolling on the River, her song, we had a retirement at Evergreen High School, and so we changed the words all around and rolling to retirement. And then we thought that was pretty fun, so we did it for the occasion of Carol's assistant retiring. And then we did it for Evie Grendel's retirement, and we got a big hand, and we were sunk, because everybody who ever has a retirement now has to have Dewey and the Decimals. Carol is Dewey, and we're the Decimals, and
they have sheets on the table.
you have some song sheets on the table, so you can sing along with us.
There's music coming. It's karaoke. It is coming.
I know. Oh, I gotta change it.
Okay. I told you this is okay. Yes, like this. The leader. That's right.
Carol, say goodbye to your school. Working every day in the library, spending time with teachers, helping students research, making sure the books were on display. Then there's on the way. Carol is going to play. Rolling, rolling, rolling to retirement. Authors came to talk to students. Programs bring the crowds to the library. Carol planned the meetings, talked of books aplenty. She's an advocate for literacy. Changes are on the way.
Leadership is Carol's forte. She can get the job done with lots of flair. She promoted reading, filled the walls with artwork, volunteered for projects no one else would dare. Changes are on the way. Carol is going to play. Rolling, rolling, rolling to retirement.
I'm going to tell you a tale today. Once upon a time in the late 80s, a high school librarian from El Paso strolled in Vancouver seeking a big change in her career. There was only one problem, as libraries opening in Evergreen were not really always available, and the only one was at an elementary school. And that was Marion Elementary. Now, she thought it was a doable thing, so she accepted the position at Marion and began the new adventure in the Pacific Northwest. And that's the day that I met Carol. Clubs, debate team, in 5th and 6th grade in my library.
That are, we're really focused right now on really trying to reach every student that we possibly can. We have what's referred to as a BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal of having 0 dropouts and having 100% graduation rate. And I thought this was about retirement, but I realized it's about graduation. And so, Carol, I want to be sure that, no hat, but you must have the Mountain View.
Oh, yes.
There you go. Now, it may not quite go with the BOA. Okay, that's right. And school board members, Superintendent Dieter, distinguished guests, with the authority I have as principal, I now bestow the diploma for Carol Mackey. She is now a Mountain View High School graduate.